everything means something. Everything goes somewhere. Bible moment, y'all. The Bible actually teaches that the more laws there are, the more oppression multiplies. Not cool. So yes, I'm going to get heated about being inconvenienced. Yes, it's just an inconvenience. Ooh, it makes me mad. I am mad at New Mexico. As soon as I moved here to Albuquerque, I could see the specter of ridiculous bureaucracy hovering. And I knew that the moment I smacked into it, I would be angry, and that has happened. And I know it's MVD in New Mexico, not DMV, but how are people gonna know if they're not from here? Let's get this rant started. So yes, I know it's motor vehicle division, not division of motor vehicles. My whole family is annoyed. When I say my whole family, I mean my wife and I. My wife and I are annoyed, as are my older children. My oldest daughter has her learner's permit from South Carolina. This was the process. Daughter, next week, we're going to go get your permit, so why don't you do a little reading up on some of the rules of the road. I don't know how much time she spent doing that. 10 minutes? 5 hours? I don't know. We went to the DMV. She passed the test. She took a vision test. She took her picture and was issued a permit. 20 minutes. It took us 20 minutes to get that done. Now we're looking at our older kids needing permits, including the oldest, who has his permit from South Carolina, but that's not the same thing as having a driver's license. She needs to get her permit. And there are all these hoops to jump through. And don't come telling me what the reason for the hoops are. There's always a reason. What I care about are when citizens of good, how would I say that in English? Yeah. You know, good law-abiding folks. There you go. Good law-abiding folks have to jump through a million hoops because other people are bad. So don't be telling me the reasons. I know that there are reasons. Okay, so to get a learner's permit, you have to pass the written test and all that, blah, blah. It gets issued. But you have to first be enrolled into a state-certified driving course. Now, I have heard that you don't have to pay like the many hundreds of dollars it would cost to get road instruction. That you can just basically spend all Saturday being told not to drink and drive and pay off $75. So first of all, the government's way more involved, so I'm paying out a ton more money for these kids. Yet one more tax on the poor. I'm not poor, but I'm thinking of some other guy who's got 5 kids, and as they come up, he's got to be forking out a bit of money here, a bit of money there, but that's off to the side. Anyway, you have to be enrolled before you even get issued the thing. Then they give you a log where you are going to keep track of 50 hours of driving with your kid, or some other adult with your kid, including 10 hours of night driving. Okay, let me tell you just some basic third world reality, y'all. If you make laws that are stupid and easy to circumvent and unenforceable all at the same time, that's the perfect storm. That's actually the kind of thing that builds up lawlessness. I guarantee you that a significant percentage of the people who are given these logs falsify the records because they're being asked to do something annoying and there's no way it can be checked up on. I guarantee it. That's the kind of thing that I see in Brazil, and it makes me so mad. Because when people say, Brazilians will say, Brazil is not a serious country. We talk about development. We talk about economic cultural backwardness. It's things like that, where you're just inviting people to hold the law in contempt. Yes, I see all of that in a little driving log that I have to keep for my kids. After you pass your test, you're done with your permit, you actually get a provisional license. You don't get a full license. And both while you have your permit and while you have your provisional license, they can extend the period by a month for traffic violations. They can just take it away for traffic violations, which completely makes sense. So I'm sure you'll actually be super glad to know. I mean, the state of New Mexico is on it, y'all. They're taking care of you. They're guaranteeing your safety. How do I know that? Because if I have a provisional license and I commit vehicular homicide, they'll take my license away. It's right there on the website. If I commit vehicular homicide, they'll take away my license. Wow, just super thanks for being on the ball, for taking care of business, state of New Mexico. I also really like that there is an anti-cholo hillbilly law in with this provisional stuff. If you are under the age of 18, you cannot have more than one person under the age of 21 in your vehicle. You know what that means? That means that if I'm 17 3/4, I can't take my friends to Dairy Queen. Don't talk to me about safety. What this is an anti-hoodlum law, which means people's rights are being violated because the state of New Mexico can't take care of its crime problem. And there are so many laws, so many here, about drunk driving. Drunk driving is like the worst here than anywhere else. The laws don't solve the problem. Saying that there can only be one other young criminal in alongside you, the young criminal, is gonna do nothing. What are you? All it's gonna do is frustrate kids who want to go to Dairy Queen or drive their friends to the library. Ooh, let's go to the library and be rowdy. Bible moment, y'all. The Bible actually teaches that the more laws there are, the more oppression multiplies. Not cool. So yes, I'm going to get heated about being inconvenienced. Yes, it's just an inconvenience. Ooh, it makes me mad. If everything means something, you mean something, the choices you make mean something. The choices we make to have lawmakers and laws like this, ugh. All right, I'm out. It all means something. The peace of Christ be upon you.